Guys and girls, it is intro from the T5 kind of day today. Does that make sense? Well, it's going to have to. Anyway, I have got some faulty dash clocks. The temperature gauge doesn't work. The AC doesn't work. I believe I burnt the clocks out when we done the front end swap. I put a piece of wire in them the wrong way round. I am going to see my good friend Bob at RMS Diagnostics, and he believes he can resolder it, because I've looked at the board and it's burnt out. I haven't got a clue. He's the man for the job. Let's get into it. We are here and it is 8:55. Got the tunes blazing on this lovely Friday morning. I'm not going to pull in his doorway because that is super rude. Don't just pull in someone's workshop. Oh, there's a T5 there. I'll show you when we get outside. Oh, he's got his Escort Combi. I'll show you that, RS Turbo. It is going to be a good day. Let's get it. He's got his Escort running. Let's have a little butcher's. Oh, he's just fired the pump up. Let's have a look. How's it going, Bob?
Good, mate. You?
Good. Listen to that. The obligatory flat tyre on a project. We'll have a better look at that in a minute. Check out his workshop. How pretty is that for a workshop? I'm going to get the other camera out. We'll have a better look. Try that again with a different camera. So that was the GoPro. Now we're on my iPhone. Let me know what picture was better, the last shot or this shot. That's nice, that, Bob. Yeah. That is the sweetest sounding CVH I've ever heard. Yeah, that sounds sweet.
Done no miles, apparently.
Sounds good. Yeah, I don't mind. I need to do something. I was going to say, you better show me where the kettle is or the broom, because I'm going to need to fiddle with something. Is that a brake pedal switch?
Oh, yeah.
I'll fit that for you.
I nearly done it yesterday, but I thought I don't do that.
Oh, yeah. My stepdad used to be a BMW man. This is a 5 Series, right?
It's an E28, apparently.
Yeah.
And that's got a 4.4 V8 out of a E39.
Yeah.
All standalone.
Very nice.
Well, BMW standalone.
Yeah.
He's even had to put the brake servo there, look.
Wow, that is
Massive tube go right the way through.
quite a distance.
It works.
Yeah, no, brilliant. So my old man had, stepdad had a red one about, I don't know, about 30 years ago. Yeah, cool.
So he's picking it up today. And,
Another one out of your life?
he'll be back.
Oh, all right.
He just never finishes it. They're never up to
Yeah.
finished standards.
Well, they're always finished when you sell them.
Yeah.
And then you wish you didn't sell it.
Well, this one's on the road, so he's driving it.
Oh, okay.
It is his little driving project, so he can bring it in, we'll do a few bits, and then he
Yeah.
can take it back.
Yeah, nice. And work through the list as of what's most important.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, let me quickly show you his cool toys. That is a Sinclair, is that?
Sinclair C5.
Sinclair C5, like a really early... What sort of age are they, Bob?
80s.
80s. I've seen them on Tinterweb, and I've seen Terry up the estate's got one.
Yeah, we bought them at the same time.
Yeah, nice.
So when I went to test drive a Tesla, they said to me, have you got an electric car? I said, yeah. Sinclair C5. Didn't have a clue what I was on about.
Brilliant.
C70, 4 miles from new.
4 miles?
Yep. Never been ridden. Exhaust. Never been hot.
Very nice.
Still got the knobbles on the
Do you know
sides.
what's getting me out of the top out of all these?
You ain't having them.
That Wildcat
Oh, that one.
BMX. It makes funny noises and stuff.
Some sort of letter.
Yeah.
Them.
Okay.
They come up on Facebook and I was like, yeah, I remember wanting one of them ones. Same as all of our projects.
Yeah, wicked. Is that like a Cub 90 BMX-y thing going on?
Top tube is the petrol tank.
Yeah. Not much fuel in it then, but you'd probably still do 20 miles on that.
Yeah. You get down the bay and home.
Yeah, nice.
And then for the grandkids.
Yeah, wicked.
The thing's got a band and never allowed to.
I was going to say that about three-wheelers, but awesome.
The worst thing is they didn't have big enough guards for the kids' feet.
Okay.
So their foot would slide off.
And then they'd run them over and break their ankle.
Yeah, so as long as you've got big guards on it.
So on the LT50s, you can buy metal plates to stop that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Little shot of that fruity BM going out. That does sound sweet. Oh yeah, one brake light. One's better than none. So we're both making videos today. Oh yeah. So I've never made a video with someone else. A bit of a collaboration type thing. I'm sure we can work it out. He's got painted blue bays on the floor, so I'm going to try my best to park it nicely in the bay. I believe they will do. Oh yeah, he said perfect, so we're happy with that. It's all right, mate. I'm happy.
What did it start as? The white shitter?
Just a white shitter. Put new engine. Because it had nearly 300,000 miles. Head gasket had gone. So I just put a PD 130 in it. New suspension, new brakes, new hoses. Seats in the back, full repaint, all the windows. Front end swap, because it was the early front end. I'm happy.
Yeah, I see all the caddy ones. Yeah, I did see you buy one from... Did you drive it down?
That's it. I had head gasket gone, and I've done like a will it run and drive home video. Yeah. So this is Bob. Bob, how's it going?
All good.
RMS Diagnostics. He's got his own YouTube channel. He has got a few different projects. He's got his Escort Combi. We've already seen that RS Turbo. He's giving it some love. He does other stuff in the workshop. Mate, what? Diagnostics?
Fault finding. Electrical fault finding. That's all we do. Don't do any fitting work. Don't come to us for sat navs, things like that. Yeah. Electrical fault. It was working. Now it's not. We'll fix it. Yeah. Not. I bought it from Copart. I don't know the history of it. Let's have a go. I want to spend some time, but I don't want to spend any money. We don't do that. So we do MOT failures, airbag lights, ABS, that sort of stuff. Yeah. But only fault finding. Yeah,
nice. And so as I said on the way over, I can undo nuts and bolts. I can do them back up, but some things I need outside help. He also looks into and does. Is it Kaizen?
Yeah.
Kaizen. Is it a Chinese?
It was done by Toyota, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
Toyota and Mitsubishi, and it is just smoothing out your company, trying to make it as best as you can.
For self-employed or for many aspects?
You can do it for anything. Literally, you can do it for your home life, your projects, literally anything you want. If you can just smooth out what you're doing.
It's about managing things to make your day easier.
Yeah. Day easier, life easier, anything you want.
Yeah, nice,
so that's why I started the channel. We was absolutely snowed under, couldn't get a car in the workshop. It was full up out here, car parks full up, whole road was full up, and we couldn't get anything in.
Barely get anything done? Or
no. You'd have 2 or 3 cars in there all finished, and then it'd take you an hour to get the next one in. Yeah. You didn't know what position you was in, so that's the whole reason I started my channel, was to sort of smooth everything out, set some processes up, stick to the processes, and make sure you do it. And the only one what's really got in the way is that BMW, which taught me a lesson. Yeah. Stop taking on projects. Yeah. Because I don't mind doing my own stuff. Yeah.
And is it working?
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, it's really, really good.
And he has videos about that on his channel. Again, RMS Diagnostics. I will put a link to his channel in the video description, and he is doing his own take on today. So go to his channel, watch his videos, watch today's video, comment on the video, you're from DTE TV, and that just shows my appreciation for Bob getting me in today, because Fridays you don't work.
No, not at all.
And today's Friday, and he's got me in, so big shout out, go and check out his channel.
If we fix it. If we don't, you can make your own mind up.
So I've said to you, I've done the front end swap, there's a bit of wiring loom that goes from this side, the weirdest thing, I've never seen it, runs all the way around the front bumper, plugs in that headlight.
Exactly the same plug.
Exactly the same plug, doesn't say vehicle and headlight on one end, 50-50 chance, wrong way round, turn the lights on. I was actually recording, making a video when I'd done it, turned the lights on, the lights were dancing everywhere. I've then come into turn the lights off, and I could smell was it Magic Smoke?
Mystic Smoke.
Mystic Smoke, the diagnostic world calls it. I could smell something. Anyway, found the problem same evening, turned the wiring loom around, all the lights work, happy days. Fuel gauge don't work, and my ambient temperature sensor is reading -31 that I believe runs through the clocks. AC don't work.
Well,
I haven't got a clue.
Let's get some diagrams up, get some testing done directly onto the pins of, we know the dash is faulty, but let's just make sure everything else is okay up to it. Then we'll get that strip.
Haven't got the mic plugged in for a minute, they're just on charge. But I want to show what's going on in his workshop. Check out this Sun service. What is this? Sun 200 tune-up tester. Can I work out what it is? Yes, okay. So that's TAC dwell, so that's RPM signal. Volts, so that must be, see if your alternator's charging. So that is the timing. And this must be for your fuel, rich or lean. Yeah, pretty cool.
Proper diagnostics, mate.
I was going to say, that's pretty cool.
That was sold to Woodash Garage in 1970 odd.
Yeah.
Still got the original paperwork in it. Priceless. Where does it say? £13,999 in 1970 odd.
Wow. So nearly
What's
13
the house? Two houses.
13 grand in 1970 odd. I wonder what that is. If someone knows today's money, yesterday's money, how much would that be now? That's a lot of dough.
It don't look like it ever really got used.
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's nice, that.
proper old.
Yeah, nice. And I like your little display setup. Old spark plugs, insulating tape in there.
It's a grinding paste. That valve grinding
Valve
paste. Look.
grinding paste. Yeah, I like your gold snap-on ratchet.
Yeah. For when the wife don't know what to buy me for Christmas, she'll
Okay.
buy me some sorts of anniversary snap-on stuff, and
Like it.
yeah, the workshop at home's full of it.
Yeah, awesome. Very posh. We've got more diagnostic-y looking stuff here. I've got to try and make out that I know what I'm talking about.
That's an oscilloscope setup, so you can test CAN, crank, sensors, CAN bus. Actually watches the CAN bus signals.
Yeah,
You can limb bus, all that sort of stuff.
okay.
Cars in trolley.
Okay, everything that you might need in one sort of area.
I take that to the car.
Yeah.
So keep walking backwards and forwards, grabbing what I need. Majority of stuff what I use, which because I'm not mechanicking anymore. You know, we
Yeah.
a quarter drive socket,
Yeah.
cut the screwdrivers on the side and a few meters.
So to anyone that doesn't know, I might be way off here, but so let's say you work in a garage and there's a handful of tools you might need. Rather than running back and forth to the toolbox every 30 seconds,
Yeah.
it's about having it right there in one place.
Yeah.
And that is basically Kaizenish.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know a bloke who used to work for Mr. Clutch. He used to be able to pull his toolbox around, put his hand back and open a drawer and know exactly where his spanner was.
By the hand
Just literally
and memory.
a 17mm bosh.
Nice.
But they are fast fit.
Yeah.
You've got to get them done.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you get into that routine, I'll say the amount of times, I've said it on one of my other videos, I bought a torch from Luther.
Yeah.
And I plugged it in over there to put it on charge. For 2 years, I walked backwards and forwards, putting it on charge. From my bay to put it on charge.
Yeah.
Instead of just moving the charger
Closer.
rear,
Yeah.
just put it on charge there. You know, stupid little things which save you a few seconds.
But that adds up to a lot of time.
A lot of time, yeah.
And over the space of a year, might be a whole day.
Yeah.
And a day is a long time.
Well, I'd say this Kaizen thing was, I think it's Toyota, whichever one it is, the whole production line.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to change something on it, they can pull a chain, it stops the whole production line, they change it there and then. They don't have to ask for it and put a note in and wait for the go up to management to ask for it. They stop the production line and they can do this 5 or 6 times a day. Anyone can do it. Go, well, this ain't going on quite well. I think I can make this couple of seconds faster.
Yeah.
Everyone will jump on that to get it done because they want the production line working again. Instead of year after year, you haven't got the little changes done, like moving the charger and things like that. You know, so yeah, that's the main reason we're trying to do it.
Yeah, nice, nice. some posh camera, microscope looking thing here. Oh, and this is a spare set of clocks I have. I believe this is a spare set of my clocks. 2 sets. Oh, I'm going to put that back. But they are my clocks. I wonder if I can use them. They're a fallback. Anyway, Bob's got a customer. Let's skip to the next bit. So Bob has been very busy. No mic plugged in again. They're on there charging. So dash clocks are out. He's been pinning some stuff, checking some wires. We are now checking the ambient temperature sensor. Before he even takes anything apart, he's testing. Because obviously if you take something apart, you want to do testing first, basically. So I'll keep you updated as to what's going on, but I am impressed. Well, that's a good picture. Very sensitive. Obviously it zoomed right in.
Yeah.
I zoomed my iPhone in on the moon. And it's very sensitive. I then had to zoom back out to get it in focus.
Find the moon.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing, is when you touch the fucking bench. And you move the fucking thing.
Oh, God, look at the size of that. Yeah. So I've got a burnt track on my board. I've obviously sent an earth up alive or vice versa. So this is obviously the burnt track.
Yep.
And like my dash lights flicker a little bit. Is it? Do you think it's a possibility that burnt track is slightly?
See that bit there?
Yeah.
That black stuff
Yeah.
is carbon.
Okay.
Carbon is a conductor.
Okay.
So
there's a possibility it's flickering into something else.
Backfeeding, where it's going across there.
Yeah.
So it literally can be backfeeding into that trace there.
Yeah.
Back up. So we'll get that all cleaned up. But first thing we want to do is work out from the end, which is fairly good. Where are we? So we can go to that resistor point there.
Yeah.
Beep it out to the pin we know is meant to be giving out the earth.
Yeah.
And then work out where it's broken, give it all a clean up,
and
introduce a new track into it.
Like a track or just a wire, piggyback wire?
Yeah, it'll be a single strand wire.
Okay.
So we'll run it across there. But
that looks a mess.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
Surprising the clocks work at all. It doesn't look half as bad on there. We look at there, it looks all right there, but when you get it up there, they're not fixable.
So we're going to use this posh old isopropyl hole.
Okay.
You don't drink it?
No.
Unless,
not unless you want to have a real good time.
Yeah. But
and that will wipe off.
I'll get rid of a lot of it. Sometimes you have to grind it away.
Whew. What? Not like an angle grinder?
New enough, but a tiny little one.
Yeah.
Smallest little Dremel.
Oh, that's looking better. I think.
Look at that track there.
Yeah.
She burnt. So that's the track what's below there.
Yeah.
So.
See, we just done something in your video. If you want to see more on it, there's a few more details in Bob's video. And so has it taken an earth out?
Yeah, we've lost an earth, an output earth. So the earth will come into the clocks.
Yeah.
So it's got its own obviously earth, and it earths out 5 or 6 sensors. So one earth out, then it goes to the sensor, and then it comes back as a reference voltage into the other plug.
Yeah.
And when we introduce the earth into that wire,
yeah,
it actually backfed and started all working. So we've just got to work out exactly what we've lost, but we've definitely got 2 traces left.
Yeah.
So although we're introducing earth onto one, it doesn't mean to say it's all going to work. So we need to get rid of all this carbon.
So that, from that shot 30 seconds ago, when it looked like completely knackered with all that carbon on, that's looking a lot better.
Yeah, it's getting there.
I don't do solder. Oh, I might be able to solder 2 wires together, but I use a blowtorch, and there's no way I had any chance of fixing this myself.
No, so it's, it is actually reasonably easy. If you've got the right stuff, you've got the right flux, the right size soldering iron. Although people try and go to a micro soldering iron.
And then hold it on there too long and cook stuff.
Yeah, you just want to get on there, get it soldered.
Yeah, so I do know, and if you've got a poor quality soldering iron that doesn't get hot enough fast enough, you're going to hold it on there too long, melt everything around it.
Exactly.
You want it red hot, straight on there, pull it straight off, melt the solder. I do understand it.
And new solder is leaded solder. So unleaded solder takes a lot to get it off.
Yeah.
So leaded stuff melts a bit quicker.
Yeah.
So you do end up putting just new. So if you was taking that chip off there,
Yeah.
it'd take a long time to get off.
Yeah.
But you put fresh solder on it, it'd be a nice, quick, easy job to get on. But that you would do a hot air. You wouldn't do with a soldering iron.
Okay.
So I'll even take it off and put it back on for you.
Okay. So I have had, I mentioned him in a few videos, Geeky Pete, Mark II focus clocks.
Yep.
They fail a lot. Come up with a mobiliser, you end up tapping the dash to get the car working and stuff.
We do about 4 a week.
And it cracks around the pin.
Yeah.
And you zoom in, I take a picture on my phone and I zoom in and I can see it, a bit like that, but you can barely see it with the naked eye. And Geeky Pete, he mentions about some solder isn't as good and a modern solder would flex a bit more so it wouldn't crack.
Yeah. So Formula 1 cars and that, you're not allowed to solder.
Okay.
So everything got a crimp connection on it.
Okay.
Splice connector. It even goes that bad with, so motorsport's bad enough anyway, but Formula 1, they'll make up 20 looms and each splice connector or connector has its own serial number on it, and you have to give it back to them to tell them what serial number you used. And say you'd used 10 of these crimps on 10 of the looms, and one of them failed, they just scrap all the looms because they want to know it wasn't just a one-off.
Yeah.
It was, that was the part, that was a bit what failed. It has been used in them. Let's get rid of them.
Yep.
So, but yeah, they don't solder. There's a big thing. You go to any motorsport stuff.
Because vibration, you don't want that to lose the race because solder's cracked.
Yeah, exactly. Now, ideally, you could just solder onto there, but for the video, I'm going to show how to repair a track if you didn't actually have that available. So,
What, you being all posh for the camera, Bob?
yeah, trying to do a better job for you, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Not that you would do any lesser quality work anyway.
I wouldn't do this for a customer.
Okay.
You're lucky.
Oh, thank you. So is that flux?
So the flux is on first. That's a bit of solder.
Okay.
I'm going to use some single strand cable, which is there. Very nice.
She's very fine.
Bit of solder on the end of that.
Very unprofessional in my videos, but now and again I check that it's recording an in shot. Because a couple of times over the years I've spent 5 minutes saying something to realise I didn't push record, and then you're swearing.
I don't know, these people do it online, make it look so good.
Yeah.
So a little bit of single strand cable. That is solid on there. It's only the trace moving.
Is this a similar process that you might get at ECU testing? Would they go this far?
No, that's it, burnt. That'd be it.
Okay.
Sometimes they know there's a fault which they need to bypass on, they do that, but yeah.
The horseshoe thing, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
They might do that.
Yeah, if they know that that's a common issue, they just get it in, get that done. But a lot of their stuff's computerised. They know what to fit a transistor here, put that on there.
Yeah.
Got that T5 outside.
I see that. So is it 2.5?
Don't know.
Oh, okay. So I see it's got 6-speed and AC. In my brain box, I believe that means 2.5 unless someone's gone the extra mile on a 1.9, but I don't know.
Yeah, can't get an ABS unit for it.
Oh, I've seen that on Facebook posts too. There's a couple of rare ones, the code on the ABS pump. VW have stopped selling them. I've seen silly monies, like people want £1,000, 1,500 quid for a used pump.
Yeah, and they're selling £500 broken. Like a glove.
Very nice.
So that's that trace repaired. Get that flux off it quickly. Flux is not your friend.
Okay.
It is corrosive.
Okay. And it's easy to see on that camera, but I'm just going to get my phone and show how small that is in real life. So obviously it looks that big, But that is how big it is. Can't even see it.
That bit there. You can't even.
Jesus. Yeah, well, I would have.
That's a needle.
I would have got I don't think my blowtorch and my solder is like a finger thickness. It's
Yours is plumbing solder, isn't it?
That's it. I don't do it. It read minus before, I believe. -6. It's in Fahrenheit on your computer.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Same mate, different
It's the
gravy.
Germans.
Yeah.
Look at that. Perfect.
Yeah, happy days.
So we need to check whether the aircon's working, do we? Is it gassed?
It was gassed, but that was 6 months ago. It might have leaked by now, but I'm confident.
Right.
So I am bent up backwards, fitting a brake light switch to Bob's Escort. Not the nicest of jobs, but it's now midday. I've been here since 9, so he's spent all day playing with my clocks, working out what's going on. So the least I can do is be bent up. Brake light switch. Hopefully these work. Yeah, and as soon as you touch the pedal they come on. That is adjusted about spot on. Happy with that. Bob's actually fixed my clocks. Fixed the clocks. AC don't work, so it needs some gas. So I need to see my man Kirky. Send him a message, get him to come and gas it. All should be good. All working. And as soon as you touch the pedal, they come on, which is nice.
Yeah.
Well, not like you fart and the brake lights come on, but definitely working.
She's on the road, son.
Oh yeah. Managed to fix the clocks. Well, I say managed. Bob did. Couple of tracks fixed. The AC still isn't working. Needs a bit of gas. I could do that. Definitely couldn't do what you've done today. Big shout out, and really appreciate you getting me in, and thank you for letting me in your posh workshop.
Yeah. It's not as good as you think it is. It looks all right, but yeah.
It's all good.
No, you're welcome. Obviously.
If there's anything I can help with mechanically, you're a clever geezer. If you get stuck with anything,
Yeah,
you know where I am.
You regret saying that.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Broke down in the Escort, come and give us a tow.
Come and get us. We're in Dartford, come and get me out.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. Like I say, they've helped me out a lot on setting up my little channel and that, and got me a lot of support, so I don't mind doing it. So yeah, we're all good.
No,
Cheers,
thank
mate.
you.
Nice
As
one.
I say, he's got his own channel, RMS Diagnostics. He will have his own take on this video. Go and check him out, subscribe to his channel, and comment on the video or one that you watch that you're from DTE TV, and it just shows my little thing or my little bit of support and saying thank you for Bob getting me in today.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Well, just leaving Bob's. Wasn't sure if that last clip was enough of an outro, and it wasn't enough, thanks. I don't miss the GoPro, battery died. We've had to hook up the umbilical. And what I was just about to say is, Bob set up his YouTube channel and he come and see me for some advice. I probably spent 2 hours running through, telling him what apps I use, how I do it. I spent a good bit of time trying to give him some advice on how I do it. I said to him, take what you want from it, do it your way, and his videos are good. And he didn't take any money from me. He didn't take any money from me. So he's returned the favour. Brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy. We've got working fuel gauge. Oh yeah. We've got the correct ambient temperature sensor signal getting to the clocks, which is going to the CAN bus. So if I had AC gas, I'm pretty sure the aircon would work. I could not have done that. And again, I couldn't find, looked online, I couldn't find any clocks the same, with the same number to get coded in. So the van was almost dead, or AC wise, because everything else worked, apart from fuel gauge. Worked out solution. Anyway, been enough chit chat on this video. Go check out Bob's channel. There is a link in the video description. Drop a comment on his channel where you're from. I would really appreciate it. I'm on my way back to deal to finish the last video, to upload it. It's the boy's birthday today. Yeah, busy. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, guys. I'm out.